Welcome back to the MrShowTym's podcast. Dear Redpill Manosphere brethren, this is going to be a very special video for the ages because MrShowTym has come up with a new concept. 3 elements of being a Redpill content creator. That's being, well, there's 3 levels. Level 1, that's being a host. Level 2, that's being a disseminator of Redpill philosophy, teaching Redpill philosophies. Level 3, the highest level of all, being a ringer. Now, this video was inspired by me calling out the misconceptions of the rise of Just Pretty Things and people sort of like halfway crowning her as the next face of the Redpill Manosphere space. And I was the first to actually call this out and say, no, the rise of Just Pretty Things is not good for the manosphere because first of all, she's female, and obviously, evidently, she's not ready to be a ringer. She's not ready to be the face of the manosphere because she went on Value Entertainment with Adam to discuss marriages between men and women with Hafiz, right? Coach Greg Adams actually and Donovan Sharp, they did reaction videos about this, and you can clearly see that Just Pretty Things is not ready to be the face because she panics and she cracks under pressure. She's not really intuitive of Redpill philosophy, because if you're gonna be a ringer, you're gonna have to be intuitive, right? If they throw you a curveball, you're gonna have to respond immediately and stick to your convictions without cracking and panicking. Now, of course, women are very emotionally fragile. They crack under pressure. There's no way in hell it's a good idea to put a female as the face of the Redpill Manosphere space. This is a space for men. It was created by men for men. It would be very stupid and defeats the whole purpose putting a female up there just because people are stunned the fact that, oh look, a female is finally understanding the plight of men. No. Just Pretty Things is coached by, behind the scenes, and she's a grifter. A lot of her talking points she took from us. Manosphere creators, the original Manosphere content creators. So she's just regurgitating talking points that a lot of the male content creator space have already come up with. There's no way in hell she's the face. Okay? Go watch that interview on Value Entertainment with Adam. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. She cracks and she panics. Now, there's few Redpill content creators that are actually ringers. Content creators that have actually gone out there into the matrix and faced the Agent Smiths and won. Such as one Matthew Walsh, who went up against a B2 BT1000. When I'm referring to a BT1000, I'm talking about, a tranny. Went up on the Dr. Phil show and debates and won convincingly. Now, if you're gonna be a ringer, right? Ringers, they go out there into the matrix and they actually face those Agent Smiths and they win convincingly. Now, although Matt Walsh is not necessarily part of the Manosphere, but he is part of the Redpill community overall. He's part of the right-wing news personality community, but he's Redpill nonetheless, right? Now, to me, Rolo is actually the second person who's actually come out and actually said, hey, listen, Just Pretty Things is not the face of the Manosphere. She's not ready. The third person I've actually seen call this out is Coach Greg Adams. Although at first I was sort of questioning which side he leans on, because he was saying, oh look, Rolo Tomasi's hating on Just Pretty Things because she's growing. No. he's calling it out. But recently, I watched CGA's reaction on Hafiz versus Just Pretty Things, and he called it out. So I'm like, yeah, Just Pretty Things is not ready to be the face of the manosphere. People are just attracted to the fact that she's a female who supposedly understands the plight of men. No, she's a grifter. And this is no knock on Just Pretty Things. I watch a show, I'm subscribed myself, and I watch it, and I agree. But if you're gonna crown her as the face of the manosphere, that's where we draw a huge X, and we're like, nah, don't reach, don't lose track of the mission. So let's start off, without further ado, let's start off with the first category, being a host. Anton Daniels, a host, a very good host. Now, some of these content creators I'll mention, they can fall in either one or two categories, or even all three categories altogether. Donovan Sharp, a very good host, hosted the sixth panel with other content creators. I'm not gonna include dating coaches, because dating coaches are amateur level operators and they just focus on how men can get more sex. No, we Redpill Manosphere creators, our mission is bigger than that. We cover tertiary issues at large here. O'Shea Duke Jackson, a very good host. Regardless of your subscriber count, you're a host. Donovan Sharp actually is also good at teaching red pill philosophies, such as the concept of why women shouldn't divorce their husbands because of infidelity, and that there's no such thing as male infidelity. Only women cheat, men don't cheat. So long as the man provides resources to the woman, he comes back home after work and provides resources, that's not cheating. Yeah, actually got that from Donovan Sharp. Rolo Tomasi, level 2, disseminator of information. Donovan Sharp falls under both, as a host and as a disseminator of information. Coach Greg Adams, level 2, disseminator of information, and he teaches, he focuses on marriage more often, but I'll classify him as level 2, disseminator of information, disseminator of red pill philosophies. You can deliver the message well. Mumia Obsidian Ali, he serves as a host, but I'm willing to give him the level 3 ranking, a ringer. Mumia Obsidian Ali knows how to argue. He knows how to debate. And though sometimes he'll talk over you and he'll not give you a chance to talk, hey, listen, Mumia Obsidian Ali we can actually nominate him as someone we can, trust to go to the Matrix and actually battle the Agent Smiths. He can actually go to the Dr. Phil show and actually take them on and win. Because I've heard Mumia Obsidian Ali debate. I think he has what it takes. Another example of a very obvious ringer, level 3, is Saint Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels has interviewed a few celebrities, could have interviewed more if he was still alive, interviewed the Jezebel spirited Lilith that goes by the name of Brittany Renner. Now notice how Brittany Renner was very respectful and civilized during their interview. Now I want you to compare Brittany Renner's body language with Kevin Samuels, and compare her body language and behavior with Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit, I'll give them a level 1 ranking. They're hosts. They don't necessarily. Yeah, they can teach red pill philosophy. Yeah, but the way they behave, and they have way too many scandals, we can't really trust them to actually go out there and actually represent the manosphere in the mainstream limelight, because they have a little too many scandals and too many misbehaviors, right? So, and of course, they try to be ringers, but it just doesn't stick. They don't have what it takes. They're just not at that level. I mean, Brittany Renner was very disrespectful to them posted by DJ Academics, cursing at them, talking down to them. Nah, they're not good representatives of the manosphere at large. I mean, they try. I give them their credits, their props. They try. They've gone out to places. They're halfway mainstream, and the problem is they're not good representatives of the manosphere. So here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you're gonna be a ringer, level 3, you can't panic under pressure. You can't be the type of person that, you know, if, for example, you go on the Dr. Phil show and they throw you certain curveballs and you start to panic. No. Answer the questions clearly and concisively and stick to your convictions. Right? So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There's 3 levels of being a Redpill Manosphere content creator. Level 1, a host. Level 2, being a disseminator of information, being able to teach Redpill philosophies. Level 3, that's being a ringer. Now, in the comment section below, which category do you think I fall under? Now, disclaimer, I know what category I fall under. I can watch this video right here and I'll let you decide for yourself which category MrShowTym falls under. But I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to highlight my concepts that I introduced in the manosphere. 3 elements of being a Redpill content creator. Because this space needs management. And we can't crown people based on whether or not we're attracted to them and we want to hump their legs. You know, ergo, just pretty things. You know, we can't have our viewers and subscribers simping in that particular fashion. I've actually raised concerns about the rise of just pretty things to Steph is Cold, and he agreed. So yeah, if you've made it this far, thanks for watching, and the manosphere needs management. You heard it from MrShowTym first. Thanks for watching, cheers.